understand. You're the one. This is everything I've waited in my life. Nothing in this world can stop the sun from shining whenever you're around.
Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Thanks for joining me for the gorgeous Gemini November Horoscope. Okay, a fair bit happening this month for everybody. What's going to affect you, however, is a lunar eclipse in your 12th house of spirituality. I often call this the house of the goddess. There's a lot of, in a sense, it's very unknowable. You know, we can talk around it, but really it's very experiential. So, you know, words that we use don't really convey the experience of the 12th house. And with a lunar eclipse there joining Uranus, there's a big shake-up in your spiritual life. This is a good thing, okay? Think of maybe a bucket of dirt and you have to shake it up. It's like gold mining because there's nuggets of gold. And so if you watch like Gold Rush or any of those things like my husband likes to do, you'll see they get this big bucket of gold and they tip it in and it goes through what's called sluicing, and this sluicing shakes the dirt off and the gold nuggets are revealed. That's what's happening to you. So that's one thing that's big. The other thing is there is a T-square involving the Sun, Saturn and Uranus. I'll talk about that too. Just briefly explain, I like to draw 2 tarot cards as theme cards for the month for you. We'll have a look at your horoscope in depth and then I'll do a psychic channeling at the end, so stick around for that. And if you're new, subscribe and be alive and hit that notification bell. Okay, let's go to the board now and see what the cards have to say for November. Okay, so we're just drawing 2 cards. 2 cards. Yeah, okay. So we're going to go with this one. I've got triangular shapes in my mind's eye that I can see. This is probably about chakras opening up because the triangle I often associate with chakras, and I feel there's certainly a lot of movement and I feel like they're opening up. Yeah, and stuff is being released. Stuff is coming out of your chakras that's been held down for a fair while. The card that comes up is the Lover's card. This is fantastic from the sense of, from the point of view that it's joining together. This energy is going to come up out of your chakras and be released, and you're going to join with some of this energy, which will be transformed as you integrate it into your life. You'll see here there's flames in the background. That's about passion. There's also apples. So that is all about the tree of knowledge, and it's self-knowledge, knowledge about yourself. There's an angel looking out over all of these proceedings where we have 2 lovers and they're on, they're off, they're on, they're off. It's push me, pull you. You know, we're together, we're not, you know, 1 minute attracted to each other, then pushing each other away and things like that. There's a snake down here which indicates transformation. It's a very powerful card. It's a powerful image. And this month is going to be a powerful month for you. Okay, let's look at the second card and see what we can see. I'll go with that one on top. Food, butter, toast, raisin toast, or fruit toast. You know, there's little bits of raisins here that I can taste. And clairgustience, that's called, by the way. If you get spiritually, you start tasting things. I remember when I first started Absolute Soul Secrets, I was the only one reading on the line. Somebody rang up and she'd had a salad sandwich and I was saying, oh wow, this is the most unreal salad sandwich I can taste. Yes, so that's what she'd had for lunch. So that's called clairgustience. So it's sort of a useful party trick, if you like. Not sure if it means anything to you. Okay, the fact I'm seeing butter toast, raisin toast. Anyway, what else do we see for gorgeous Geminis in November? Okay, this is very interesting. It's like some drops of oil that are falling, and I feel like it's coming from heaven. And maybe if you're into the very esoteric arts, you might know more about this than I do. It's like, I get the word manna from heaven, and it's like these drops of golden oil. So I don't know what that is exactly, but yeah, if you know anything about golden oil, it seems very important. I don't know what that means. Okay, well, we've got some golden something here that's being poured out, and it's going onto this woman's crown chakra here, so that might be relevant. This is about socializing, and they're all in the fish's mouth, so there's a subconscious or a spiritual connection between the three of these people. They can be friends, or they could be family members. They're all very different, and they can go out and have a fun time, but sometimes there's a little bit of a discomfort in that two can sort of form a little clique and gang up against the third one. So yeah, just watch for that. But it's basically saying Three of Cups this month. If you can get out and socialise, this month would be a fabulous month to do that, and you're likely to have some contentment and some fun with that. And just bear in mind there is a spiritual connection between you. Alrighty, okay, so they're the cards. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so that you can see better. Bear these cards in mind. Firstly, I want to talk about the T-square here. So we've got Uranus in Taurus, Saturn in Aquarius, and we've got the Sun in Scorpio. Okay, Uranus is joining the eclipse here, also in Taurus. So even though this is a 12th house where things are often kept down or kept hidden, things are private, kept away from the view of the outside world, because it's Taurus, I also think, which is an earth sign, I also think that something that has been kept down could come out into the world in some way, and it could be quite unpredictable or volatile what comes up. Here we have Saturn, which is often to do with governments and corporations, limitations, restrictions, delays in Aquarius, and it might be here in your 9th house is the higher mind. So it might be that you want to study, or you want to learn about something, or perhaps there's an overseas connection even, but Saturn in Aquarius is delaying you or slowing you down in some way, and it's part of your spiritual journey to do this, and this pull maybe to study or to go overseas or have connections with overseas people. It's part of your spiritual journey, yeah. Then we have the Sun in Scorpio in your 6th house of everyday work. Maybe you're fed up with your job, what you do on a daily basis. Could also mean your health or your well-being. It's part of your health and well-being to want to change, to want to learn more, to want to expand your life, but there's some restriction around it. You just have to work with it. It could all even be like your government restricting travel, like the Australian government has done. You might be really champing at the bit to go overseas. Apparently this morning they've come out and said by Christmas, it'll be sometime next month, that Australians will be able to travel. Let's hope that's true, and you know, maybe the lockdowns, even if they continue, they'll only be in specific areas. I know, you know, New South Wales is supposed to be opening up, you know, and we might find that the lockdowns change flavour or change in some way so that they're more targeted towards certain areas more effectively, you know, so it doesn't affect everyone. But this is quite major, and so it requires some adjustments that you'll have to make, and working with the energy. It's not that you can't do what you want to do, but perhaps there's some sort of delay around it. Okay, but you'll be feeling more excited as well and eager to get cracking on. The 4th of November sees the new moon in your 6th house here, bringing a whole lot of new energy around what you do on a daily basis. Also, taking care of your health and your well-being might be more important. There could be some additional responsibility or something happen at work that needs your attention, okay? But self-improvement is indicated, so you might look at your diet or, your exercise regime or something like that. 4th of November to the 5th of March 2022 sees Venus go into your 8th house here. This is beautiful for intimacy with a partner. There's a deeper connection between the two of you. Also, financial and business affairs go more smoothly. Somebody, you could meet a new friend or somebody who's going to help you out in some way. If you're looking for a loan, you're likely to be successful. If you want to access your superannuation or 401k, you're likely to be successful. 4th of November to the 24th of November, Mercury moves into your 6th house here. A lot of discussions about how to improve your work or your everyday routine. There could be some minor but beneficial changes at work or concerning your health or well-being as well. 12th to the 15th, Mars conjuncts the Sun. When you get a sudden burst of energy, you have more vitality. You could be more assertive. Do watch for impatience, however, because Mars can be quite impatient. You've got stuff you want to get on with and, you don't want to be held up. So, watch for irritability and impatience. 19th of the month, the lunar eclipse here in Taurus in your 12th that I already mentioned could, sort of make you feel a little bit more sensitive, moody perhaps. Maybe you just need time out, have some privacy and solitude. It might be time to, remove yourself from the world and just bask in your own energy. Great time for meditations, going through your dreams and those little flashes you get in the daytime. It's a time of spiritual renewal. 7th of the month to the 27th, Jupiter trines Mercury. There's new information coming through to you and new ideas, and you're going to expand your knowledge, basically, and also your wisdom, which is cool. You're going to explore new mental horizons and vistas, okay? If you don't want to go ahead, you don't have to, but you know what? If you go for something that's a bit different, shake up your life a bit, you'll probably enjoy it. You'll be making important decisions about your life, and you're likely to see your life more clearly than ever before. 18th to the 21st of November, Venus trines Uranus, brings unexpected pleasures, new friends. Maybe you feel a bit more playful or adventurous. The keywords are stimulation and delight. It's great to have a break from, the humdrum routine and do something different. You might meet someone special, or you could rejuvenate a relationship even. 20th of November to the 21st of December, Sun moves into your 7th house here, and this is great for your partnerships or your marriage or your close relationships. And you might be feeling like you want to compromise more. There's harmony and benefit for both people or for all parties. And if you did have some sort of problem in a relationship, you could get to the bottom of it and solve it now. 23rd of November to the 13th of December, Mercury also moves into the 7th house. And that's just, this is a weird thing that happened while I was drawing the glyph here for Mercury. I don't know why, but I've drawn two circles, one on top of the other. And I feel like it's Taurus on top of somebody's crown chakra. I don't even know how this happened, but anyway, it's like the pen took over and that's what I did. So maybe it's a Taurian partner or somebody that's Taurian that you're dealing with. Okay, there, maybe. Anyway, with Mercury here, it's a great time to speak to a professional or get the counsel of other people that you can trust. Have a psychic reading with a good psychic. You can check out absolutesoulsecrets.com if you want to do that. You'll find that things are going more smoothly because Venus is already there, and again, you're likely to resolve a problem together. 30th of November to the 2nd of December, Sun trines Chiron. People are more predisposed to your ideas now, and they're quite favourable and approving of your ideas. Maybe someone in authority notices you and you get some respect or some sort of accolade. It's also a great time to have some recreation with loved ones and take a break from the usual routine. 30th to the 2nd of December, Mercury sextiles your MC, so you're likely to be making important decisions or formulating long-range plans. You've got good judgment now, and you could also make professional contacts and take care of business in a very clear, orderly manner. 22nd to the 17th of December, Saturn sextiles Chiron. This gives you a clear sense of purpose and direction in your goals. Some of your old ideas are outdated now, and so you're changing your mind about something, just sort of tweaking your beliefs about something. There could be a situation that once seemed impossible and it can be resolved or healed now, which is fabulous. And you might find your relationships with mature or older people improve, especially like parents, because there's some wise advice that they've given you. Now with that, at a similar time, we've got from the 29th to the 21st of December, Saturn squaring the Sun, and again from the 24th of November to the 12th of March 2022, Uranus squaring your MC. So this can make you a bit frustrated, both of these. The combination of these two together could bring some sort of difficulties, especially where you want to grow your life and get ahead in your life. And you might find that employers or authority figures disagree with what you want to do. And you just have to work around it. With Saturn, it's always best to play by the rules, because Saturn will trip you up if you don't play it straight. So yeah, don't try any sort of something that's not really straight, and you want to allow margin for error. So keep well within the law, because you could get caught. Saturn squaring Sun. Yeah, not a good thing. So yeah, it presents obstacles, and the same Uranus squaring your MC. It's like something unusual or unpredictable could happen. You might change your job. MC's related to your job, and you might find that you're just tired of being in a rut or something like that. The current work, if you are working, it's not feeding you spiritually, so you may want to change career to something that is what your heart wants you to do. Okay, could even be a relationship breakup too under these two, but it's at the same time it's showing you that perhaps there was some something mediocre, or something that was just you just feel jaded about something. And so yeah, see if you can use the energy of Uranus to bring some excitement or something different in your life. Embrace difference. That will help you a lot. Okay, alrighty, so that's your horoscope. Now I'm going to close my eyes and see what I can see for you, gorgeous Geminis, in November 2021. Okay, so wow, okay, it's all about spirit. The door opens in front of me and I'm out there in the solar system. Jupiter's right here. Jupiter and Saturn. Let's go back to your wheel here, your zodiac wheel. Okay, so Jupiter's up here. Yeah, right. Okay, because in the vision, it says 22 degrees Aquarius 7. They're not conjunct, but they're in the sort of the same segment of the sky, the same portion of the sky, and that's what I can see. So I feel like there's some, one time it's a bit of Jupiter, a bit of expansion, a bit of good luck, a bit of adventure, and things are really looking good. And then the next time it's like the focus is on Saturn, restrictions, limitations. So you might feel like a bit of a, you're playing ping pong or something because you're back and forward between these planets this month. But you're going to work it out. And actually I see you, it's like the solar system, and I see you traveling around and orbiting the solar system. And so sure enough, you'll continue on your journey anyway, regardless of Jupiter and Saturn. So whatever they bring, make the most of, but it's only for a short period of time. Now I'm seeing somebody with a valve, and they're turning this valve and all this dirty water comes out. So it's all about cleaning you out. It's a great time for a detox. If you want to look at your diet, you could have just go on a water diet for a few days only. I'm not suggesting you do anything silly, or eat fresh vegetables only. And if you are fasting, make sure that you drink good, clean water, not tap water, which is full of chemicals, of course. Okay, but this is very exciting. But yeah, there's a real spiritual sort of focus this month, gorgeous Geminis, and of course we would expect that with Uranus and the lunar eclipse happening here. Okay, so that's it. I hope this is useful for you. Let me know in the comments. Share on your socials. That would be fabulous. And if you're new, subscribe and also hit that notification bell. Have a wonderful month, everyone, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.